So, 1st of September, believe it or not. What do we need to know for the 1st of September? Spirit, please. It's gone too fast, hasn't it? Oh. So, Gemini is mentioned. The only sign specifically mentioned. It's about communication, siblings, hands, arms, shoulders, so issues with that. Someone is fighting in a codependent situation. There's denial and lack of love or emotion. We start with the fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This one's usually Leo. And she is quite content with how things are. But someone is in denial because they know that the world is crumbling. Those born on the 16th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There are no more options. This is it. You have to make a decision. In the home life, there is a generous female, but again, she's about the finances, just like the Queen of Wands is. She is quite content to be there, but someone isn't, because there is a codependent situation where someone's trapped because they feel, whether it's true or not, that they cannot be released. These, when she's upside down, these thorns and these roots are trapping her because she has relied on someone else far too long and not stood on her own 2 feet, or someone has. And again, we have the card that was in the other read. There's lack of passion, there's lack of commitment, there is no movement forwards, no action is being taken. Friends think that you have just accepted the situation. And in this case, because it's a negative energy, it's you shouldn't accept it. It's not a healthy situation. There is no love. And someone is willing to win at all costs, even if they cut the nose off to spite their face. This could be a violent argument where nobody wins, everyone regrets it, and someone needs to walk away now. Work life. You constantly fighting to keep your head above water. There may be no time to rest. But we have two massive major arcanas in this situation, in the work situation, where you are manifesting your own future. You have everything, all the skills and tools you need to make a better future for yourself. This is the Gemini energy. You need to communicate, and siblings may be of help to you. But the main thing is you need to stay positive. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Then there is a secret coming out. Clarity comes to you. You're no longer in an unhealthy situation. You have to be careful what goes in your mouth, as in medication and diet, and what comes out your mouth and in words written or spoken. You need to stick up for yourself now and be positive, because these two people are massively important and a very, very strong positive energy in your work life. So the 28th and the 29th, possibly of September, or the 1st or the 2nd of September, massively important. You have to stay positive, communicate, and reveal what's in your innermost thoughts as regards work. Christmas is mentioned, and so is the heron. Spirit are definitely with you in the work situation. You tell them what you need and they will bring it to you, but you have to fight for it. Your wishes and dreams coming true. I believe the 2nd, when the full moon comes into play, is important. 2nd of September. You need advice. You need to seek advice from someone of knowledge, a doctor, a priest, or a lawyer, or you need to cut someone out of your life, especially if you're a male energy. Take your seedling and plant it somewhere it will grow and nurture it. This is a new beginning offered to you by Spirit, but it's up to you to take it. And you are torn between what you should do and what you want to do. Now is the time to follow your passion. The immediate next event is no communication, absolutely nothing. Children could be costing you money. There's bad news maybe arriving about finances, and you are ready to give up. You're banging your head against a brick wall. There will be no apology. There will be no communication. Possibly those born 1988 plus or minus 12 may be involved, and those born 1959, I believe it is, the bar plus or minus 12 February to February. Again, a very upsetting situation as in the past, present and future read. But know that you have two major arcanas that are massively positive, and it's because it is all about your inner self. No one can touch you inside. No one can get in your head unless you let them. Trust in Spirit, speak to Spirit, and protect yourself, even if it's psychologically, because this is a very, very negative situation. You have to fight for what you believe in. What are you passionate about? They're the only 3 positive cards in this read. Fight for that new beginning, that thing that you're passionate about in your life. I knew this full moon would be important, but yeah. Deep knowing, your inner knowing. Number 43, this is your deep inner knowing. You know what you need to do. For some reason, you haven't done it yet. Perhaps you have been in denial. You are blessed. It may not feel like it in this situation, but Spirit are doing this for a reason. A Master number 22. And this is fate. It's time to face your fate. So, I'm going to go back to the Aboriginal deck because I think we need more wisdom to this, and we've already used the light workers. This is horrendous, and I'm very sorry for whoever's going through it. I hope it's only a very few of you. But I was born on the 18th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. I was born on the 16th, negative energy, 17 positive energy, 22 positive energy, 43 positive energy. And as I said, 1st, 2nd, 28th and 29th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Yeah. So, your base chakra, some of you may be massively in pain with your back because it's not a physical, it's a mental, it's brought about by mental stress, should I say. This is strong-willed and is able to be honest with all those who they have relationships with. Courageous and confident in her abilities to be the centre of attention. Being at the centre does not bother her in the least because she is strong-willed and nothing anyone says is going to affect her in the least. That is exactly what they was telling me. You have to let it flow over you like water off a duck's back. Whatever anybody says to you, do not let it get to you. This is an air of self-awareness which provides you with advanced skills of survival. Makes you a great person to be around during times of crisis. Don't be afraid of her or judge her for her extrovert behaviour because everyone needs her confidence and courage to support them on their journey. Your challenge is to understand such people who play these roles in your life. They are often scapegoated and told they are show-offs, when in fact they're simply providing a mirror for those of us who are reluctant to walk out into the light for fear of being ridiculed, which goes with the fool in the past, present and future read. It is time for you to stop hiding. Find your place on life's stage. If you want your opinions to be heard, only you are fearful that you will meet the same fate as those already judged as being too loud or wrong in some way. When you find the courage to take the centre stage, you will be pleasantly surprised that in fact the stage is warm and welcoming, and the others there will be glad that you join them. It's the misfits, the people that don't belong, the ones that live their lives to their own rules. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up to be counted, your friends and family will gain a whole new respect for you, and you will understand the difference between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. Once you do this, our next problem will be getting you back off the stage again, because you will love the limelight. This isn't about ego, this isn't about big-headedness, this is about being the true you, and most people don't ever live their life that way. Most of us, especially when you're on my page, I know that we have been told you can't do this, you shouldn't act that way. You're wrong, really. And it's so hard to try and fit in that box. In the end, if you have the courage to feel the fear, you don't want to fit in the box anymore. You want to be out of the box. But know that once you're out of it, you can never go back into it. So feel the fear and do it anyway.